arty friends, Connie here with Paper Art Wednesday. Sorry, this one's going to be a day late going up on the blog, on my YouTube channel, sorry. But today I'm here using some more of my Kitaholics kit, my July kit. And today I decided I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I've mixed that Dusty Attic denim paint with some of that fluid medium that I picked up from the cheapy shop, and also added a little bit of water to that little spray bottle there to make my own spritz, make my own spray. So I tried it off camera and it didn't quite work as well, but when I added that little bit of water, it seemed to flow really nicely, and I was really excited. And I love the little spray bits around the edges. It's just, oh yeah, it was perfect. I couldn't believe it worked. So I was really happy with that. So I'm just dabbing up some of the excess water that I sprayed, and then I'm just adding a little bit more colour and just letting it drip around, because I wanted that real drippy effect, because this is a photo of my son. He's in year 12 and he's doing BCE, and this is a picture of him studying for the exams, the mid-year exams, about a month or two ago. So he's 17 and he never lets me take his photo, so that's why his head's not in the photo. That's the only way he'd let me take that photo. So that's a picture of him studying on his bed with all his books out and that sort of stuff. So now I've just cut down my photo, and I'm backing it with a piece of vellum there. I'm starting to like that look now, so it's starting to become a regular thing. And now I'm just going to use some of those papers from the Kitaholic July kit this month. I love these papers. They're so gorgeous. I think I'm going to be using them for ages, because I still have heaps of bits left. So they really suited this photo perfectly. So the papers I've used are, the grey one is called Star Spangled. The blue one with the chevron type arrow things is Spotty Dot, because it's got the dots on the back. And the green one is, that one there is Leaf Litter, and that green is gorgeous. So with this layout, I wanted to go for that really grey tone with just that little pop of the green. I just like that pop of the green and a little bit of blue, because those colours just seem to work together absolutely perfect, and I just love them. So just I had to stop recording there because my tiny attacher there, that's a close to my heart one, ran out of staples, so I had to try and hunt down the staples, and in my room I didn't know where anything was, so I stopped recording and dumped that off camera. Now I'm just using a little bit of foam that I had on my desk just to mount that picture up a little bit more. I think I double mount it. Yeah, I do, because I really wanted it to stand out from the background, because the background was just it was dark. And not saying that I don't love the background, I love the background, it's so yum. I can't wait to try that technique again with some other paints. And yeah, so I've just mounted that up double using that foam. Is it foam? Yeah, that's what it's called. It's just cheap craft foam that I picked up from Spotlight. You buy it in a pack of 10. I've got heaps of it there. That little die cut there, I love You Awesome Nerd. It was just perfect. It just suited that picture down to a T, because my son is a big nerd, and I love that he's a nerd. I love it. I downloaded that. I brought that off a shop at Etsy. I will leave the link below. I cannot remember the name of the shop, but I ended up buying a few different types of cut files, and yeah, and they're just really good. I love them. And when I saw that, it was just perfect. It all just fell into place. That wooden veneer that I have behind, I found that in my stash, and I thought, oh, I'm going to chuck that behind. It was just a bit left from a previous project, and it just really made it more of a manly page, because I do seem to scrap a lot of girly pages because of my daughter, and I never really get any photos of my son. So I really wanted to make it a little bit more manly. So that's why I've added that wood veneer, and here I am just, fussing around like I normally do with all my embellishments and that. Those little crosses, those, I'm not even sure what they are made of, but they're like a plastic. They came in the July kit as well, so I wanted to use them on the page because the colours just suited it perfectly. And that little green star thing I got out of my stash, so I don't even know where that came from. But of course I've got to add my cotton, so I'm just pulled out my cotton thread there, and I'm going to put some up the top and the bottom. And I'm still going to do this, taking a photo of it before, so when I take it all off and stick it down, I can kind of remember where it was. I want to do a layout one day where I'm just going to stick everything down just randomly and see what happens. I will one day. I just got to get up the nerve to do it. I'm a little bit nervous about it because, like I said, I'm a very visual person, and I like to see what the finished products before it looks like. Sorry, it's early here on Thursday morning, so this video is a bit late, and so I'm a little bit not straight. I've had 2 coffees, but I'm still not thinking right. So I'm just using my close to my heart glue there just to stick down those wooden pieces. I'm nearly run out of that glue, so any tips on another glue that is really, really good to use, please leave me a comment below because I'm going to need to buy some soon. And I'm just adding that bit of thread over the top of those wood veneer pieces there that I've cut down, just to give it a little bit more texture. So I think I add my photo now. I think I commit and add, and I think I use a bit of foam because I need to build it up a little bit because it's sitting on top of those wood veneer. So I'm pretty sure I use a bit of foam, me fussing around with it because I'm trying to get it the same as the picture I took, and I don't think it ends up being exactly the same, but I mean, it's close enough. I'm actually really, really, really happy with this layout. I'm super excited that my paint little experiment worked there, and it just looks so awesome, don't you think? I love it. So you'll probably be seeing me use that technique a lot lately, because when I find a technique that I really like, I tend to go to it for a while until I get bored with it, and then I will start doing something else. So just adding some more foam pieces on the back there, just to pop that off the page a bit more. And this picture ends up being really popped up from the background, and it just suits it perfectly. So I'm just roughing up the edges there just to make it a little bit more rough, and I really wanted to turn this into a real manly, real boy page, and I haven't done a boy page for a while, and I really enjoy doing boy pages because, you know, with my kids there's a big age difference between them, so for a long time I only scrapped boy pages, when I first started, because I only had my son. So I do enjoy them, but I don't tend to have as many photos of my son anymore because he doesn't let me take pictures of him anymore, because, you know, he's 17, he's a teenager, and he doesn't want his mum taking pictures of him. So you know how that goes if any of you out there have a teenage boy. So I must admit, my son is a really good teenage boy. He's a nerd. He's a real nerd. He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. He's all about fitness, so I've hit the jackpot with him. So I've had no worries with him. So I'm really, really lucky in that way. So I'm just sticking down my embellishments with that close to my heart glue. I've just put that jar on the corner there because the pages have sort of started to curl a bit, and I was trying to flatten them down. I did pre-gesso with my clear gesso, that cardstock. That's just I think it's just a Kaiser Craft cardstock. So it did curl up a little bit, I found, but it's still okay because it dries flat. So when it's dried, it sort of goes a bit flat. And when I put it in my album, it'll be flat. So that's all good. So I'm just going through some of the embellishments from the embellishments pack from the Kitaholics Kit Club, and just adding a little bit more detail there. I'm just trying to pick out more of the blues and the greys, and there wasn't any other green pieces, which, you know, I was a bit upset about because I needed another pop of green on there. But yeah, just going through, adding those little hearts there, and I found 2 grey hearts that I've just added there, and I will stick those down. So I hope everyone's been well, and everyone's been scrapping away and all of that. I've been really busy this week with photo shoots, so I've had a newborn already this week, and I have another one tomorrow. So I love doing newborns; that'd probably be my favourite. But yeah, so I've been pretty busy with work, so I haven't had a heap of time to scrapbook lately. So unfortunately, so yeah, I've just added everything, and I think I've stuck everything down with my close to my heart glue again, and I'm just pulling out some mini word stickers, tiny word stickers. Those ones I've made myself. I printed them and cut them on my silhouette, and that is a Simple Stories one that I've had in my stash for ages, and I can't remember what that says on there. I think it says successful, and I stick another one that says documented on the side there. And I then pull out my Liquitex ink, my black Liquitex ink, because I wanted to add a little bit of splatters on there. Oh, sorry, I should say, I forgot about this step. I'm just going to take just a black fine point pen, and I'm just going to outline the title, Love You Awesome Nerd, because I needed it to just stand off that page a little bit more. I mean, it did stand up off the page because it's white on the blue, but it just needed something else. And I made a few mistakes outlining that word, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. And then I go on and do a little bit of journaling down the bottom just to say what the photo was about. And I've just written, Keenan's studying for his midterm exams, and that's it, and just pop the date down there as well. And then I will do an outline around the border of my page, just a rough sketch around the edges, just to tie it all in together, so it leads the eye to the center of the page. And yeah, so that's it. And then I'll get like I said before, I'll get my Liquitex ink out, and I'll do some splatters. And this time I decided I would actually drop some large drops of the black on my page. I've never done that before. I've always been too scared that something would go wrong and it would just go everywhere, and because I'm not real good when it comes to, I'm so clumsy. I'm just clumsy, and I always stuff something up. Like when I originally sprayed my test page, it went everywhere. It went all over the room, went all over the original photo. I had to reprint that photo, and it just went everywhere, and it took me half an hour to clean it all up. So it was just such a disaster. But because that's just who I am. So there I am, just using my fan brush and adding those little bit of splatters, and then I'm going to take the dropper and add my bigger drops. I've always wanted to do this, but like I said, and I've been so scared, but it actually worked out really well. So, well, that's pretty much it for today. So, I thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe below. I'm going to do my magical goodbye fingers, and that's it. See ya!